I'm Middleton O'Malley, and you're listening to Groove Street, heard every Friday morning at 9 o'clock Eastern Time on dolphinradio.org. I'm going to leave you with a song from one of the most beautiful voices in contemporary music, Eugenie Jones. The song, Starlight Starbright, released as a single from a 2025 album, Eugenie, for which she wrote the music and the lyrics, is so romantic that I thought it would be a good idea to find out what inspired her to write such a beautiful piece. On the phone with us from Seattle, Washington is the wonderfully talented singer-songwriter Eugenie Jones. Eugenie, thanks for joining us. Where did the inspiration for such a beautiful song come from?
Hello, Middleton. Thank you so much for having me. You know, this was an unusual way for a song to come into being. I was at a performance in Portland, Oregon, actually, and it was a beautiful winery, and they had a beautiful deck, balcony, people seated around open pit fires, as well as around a grand piano listening to music. And during a lull in the performance, I happened to look over my shoulder, and I saw a young couple sitting together. And this was a popular spot for newlyweds to come and spend their honeymoon. And I imagine that that's why they were there. But I just caught there looking at each other very lovingly, and the stars, of course, were out very brightly. And the phrase came to me just looking at them, under a starlit sky, my love caught my eye, and I'll never be the same after that starlit sky. And I told the musicians that I was performing with, I said, listen, guys, this is what I just came up with. Lyrics and melody together at the same time, and I sung it for them. And the bass player, Kevin Deep, said, you better write that down right now before you forget. And I did. And that was 2017. And it wasn't until 2025 that I actually finished completing that song for my current album, Eugenie, which, peaked at number 4 on Jazz Week's Top 50. And this was one of the songs I recorded in New York with musicians there, produced by Lonnie Plaxico.
Eugenie Jones, thank you so much for being on Groove Street. It's a real honor to have you on the show. And thanks again for your insight into the inspiration that brought this beautiful song to life. Thanks a million.
You're very welcome.
Bye. This is Eugenie Jones with Starlight Starbright. Until next week, I'm Middleton O'Malley. So long, y'all.
Under a starlit sky, my love caught my eye, and I'll never be the same as I was before that starlit sky. Under the moon's glow, we held hands walking real slow, sharing hopes and dreams that only broken hearts can know. No, but miracles happen every day. A chance glance can turn love your way. Under a star, before you know who you are, you're in love. My love caught my eye, and I'll never be the same as I was, and I'll never be the same as I was. A woman who wouldn't put trust in love. I'll never be the same as I was before that starlit sky. And miracles happen every day. A chance glance can turn love your way. Under a star, before you know who you are, you're in love. And miracles happen, they happen every day. A chance glance can turn love your way. you're in love, love, love. Starlight, starbright. You're the first star I'm seeing tonight. Wish I may, wish I might. Can I have the love I wish for?